You guys, it's Vlogmas. Good morning. I'm sorry I have been the worst at vlogging the past few days. I just am enjoying my time with Mina and Perry and Layla. Like, it's just so good to see them. And yeah, I just kind of thought to pick up my camera, so I haven't. But today is a really exciting day for me because we're, and by we I mean Andrew and I, are going to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden to scope it out as a potential wedding venue. Brooklyn Botanical Garden has been like on my radar as a potential place since like the day we got engaged. I was like, oh, that would be an amazing spot. I think it's honestly going to be very hard to top Strand because Strand is such an us kind of place, but we'll see. So we're going to go there now. I'm meeting him there. He had to leave early for work this morning for stuff this weekend, and so I'm meeting him at the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, but I'm walking through Prospect Park to get there, which is just a lovely about 30-minute walk, so I figured I would walk over. This is the time of day when you probably will see the most dogs in Prospect Park. There are a lot of dogs here right now because the mornings are off-leash hours. Otherwise they have to be on leash, I think starting around like 10:30 or something like that. So you see a lot of happy dogs running around in the mornings in Prospect Park.
Once in Royal David City.
Hi! We're at the Brooklyn Botanical Garden right now. We just finished up our tour. We're going back to one of the two spaces that we definitely like the best. I kind of stopped him in the middle of the second one because I was like, no, it's okay. You don't have to do this one because I know this is not the place for us. So we're going back to the other one that we really liked within the Brooklyn Botanical Gardens to kind of just take some videos and record of the space and the places that are options for us to get married. I love the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. It's so pretty here. It's like a naturally beautiful, well, not naturally, they work really hard to make it this way, but it is a very beautiful landscape. One downside though is I think the entrance is not very pretty, like on Washington Ave. Not the best. So this whole plaza, we'll get to the other part of there where it's like by a pretty pond, but this is all where like the cocktail hour would happen.
This is the Magnolia Garden they were talking about.
Oh yeah, so this is a potential place that we could have the ceremony outside. If we did it outside, is over here. So this is one of the options for the outdoor ceremony for the Palm House. There's 3. This would be the backdrop, and then these are magnolia trees right here. It's a great spot if we wanted to get married in May or June, which we are not because the trees would be all pink from the magnolia blossoms, but I still think it would really be really gorgeous even if the trees were just green. I like the symmetry of this building. I think that this walkway up here is really nice. I like the archway, so I think that would be a good contender personally, but we'll see. This is the main space outside of the Palm House, which is that glass building right there. That's where the reception would be. This is the main space where the guests would hang out before the ceremony to have a cocktail hour here. This like really beautiful terrace area. These like kind of spider looking thingies are up for the winter Brooklyn Botanic lightscape thing, so they wouldn't be here, but normally it's like got lily pads and flowers, and it's like all in bloom. Like, and there's no landscaping here right now during the winter time, but this would all be really nicely planted. I've been here in the summer and I've seen it. It's gorgeous. So I love this outdoor terracey area. That's where the reception would be, and it's also where the ceremony would be if we have to have it indoors due to weather. So I love this space and I love this entrance right here. Yeah, I think so too. This is the second option for where we could have the outdoor ceremony before the reception. Again, all of this stuff is not things that would be here. It's just for the lightscape show that they do in the winter. But this is like a really open, blank slate, grassy field. I honestly think it's a little bit too big. The Palm House is meant to house a 150 to 225 guest count, and I'm not even sure we're gonna meet that minimum. So that's why the spaces for their ceremonies are all like really big, so they can hold a lot of people. So I think this one's probably a little too big. I think the other one would probably be a better fit for our guest count, but we're gonna check out the other one last one. And we also asked if we could get married at the Rose Garden, and he said it's not on their list of options, but you know, everything's available for a price. So he's gonna like check on it, I guess, and get back to us. Smaller green space that's available, more intimate than the other, not as huge, but I don't like this at all. I think this is hideously ugly background. And then also there's like a tower back there. I mean, I don't know if that's going to be there or not next year, but still, like, that's certainly not going away.
Magnolia, that would put a time constraint on when we do it.
This is what the Palm House looks like on the inside. This is where the ceremony would happen in case of bad weather, and it's also where the reception will be no matter what. It's got LED lighting. We can have real candles in here. That's where we would stand to get married, up there, if the ceremony was indoors. The dance floor, obviously. All of the tables that they would bring in, they're round tables and white linens. And those are what the chairs look like. They're cleaning up after a previous wedding right now. The bridal suite. And groomsmen suite, I see. This is the outside, so the entrance is right there to where guests would enter. I mean, this is very Brooklyn on this side, and this side of things is actually not so bad, but the side that I walked in was down on that street, over the next street down over there, and it was not cute. There's just a lot of like trash everywhere and highway and stuff like that, so it's like not the prettiest if people come from that side. Oh my god, it's so cold out here. at our local pub for lunch, getting a Reuben and fries, and you're getting a catfish sandwich and fries. We're home. We're taking a nap and watching Selling Sunset. He's really excited about it. Andrew and I are about to make our meal plan right now for the week, and I just got off of a call with my mom and sister because we are planning what our days are going to be like when Andrew and I go down to visit for Christmas, just like so we don't spend, it's such a short visit that we don't want to spend too much of the time like deciding what we're going to do that day, so we're making like a tentative plan. Yeah, so it's good. I'm getting really excited about seeing them and my nephew Maverick, of course. So yep, we're about to go to the grocery and get the meal plan for the week.